Hey guys. Alright. Alright, what am I doing? Here we go. Go. Do. There we go. Alright, here we are. What's up? Okay, I can... Okay, luckily YouTube chat is actually showing up instantly instead of what it normally does. Alright. Hey. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's more like it. Can I... Hold on. Alright. Hey guys. Yeah. Hello, Ark. Hello, Subpixel. Hello, Stoof. Hello, people, faces. That's a lot. I actually wasn't expecting this much people instantly. Hi, Cody. In Twitch chat. Yeah, I guess I brought in a good amount of new faces from Skeletal Shenanigans. Because, man. Oh, right. I should join the thing. Streaming, yeah, the channel. You could join that, Subpixel, if you want. Alright. Let's take a look-see. I've made some of this. Oh no. So yeah. Alright. Alright. What do you even mean by that, Subpixel? Oh, you can use YouTube now, Cody. That's nice. I'll be honest, you were like one of the... You're pretty much the only reason I'm still turning on the stream on Twitch, because... He's not farting green stuff. What are you on about? That's just... You know, that's just Yord energy. Duh. Anyway, yeah. I haven't checked the volume of everything. I can turn that down a little. Alright, nice. So, this is a quick project I'm making, probably in around a month, for Viperon's mini CC5 thing, where you can't use cube or robot, and the playtime has to be under 5 minutes. So that's what I'm making right now, and this is just a really unserious project. The song is from Jam Attack. He recently finished it. It's just the Yord theme, and it's actually really good. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing for a while. I actually plan for it to be, like, to put a good amount of effort into the gameplay. It's not going to be crazy in terms of like decoration. But what I'm probably just going to do now is just make more gameplay for this first part. So the deal is, the whole deal... Actually, we do this, and then... Yeah. The whole deal is there's going to be a flood of Yords that just starts approaching you, and you're just forced to the end of the level. And you gotta keep progressing by hitting Yord and using that as a movement kind of thing. And right now he doesn't do anything when you hit him, but he will. Once you finish the first phase, he'll start doing attacks every time you hit him. So dumb. Good stuff. The theme of this is literally just going to be Yord. It's going to take place in what I would call the Yord dimension. And also, yeah, the level's called O Dord. It's going to be great. I'm going to take inspiration. I specifically have an idea of what it's going to look like. It's just going to be this, like, weird, corrupted dimension of just Yord things everywhere. Wait, does the Twitch title say Building Skeletal Shenanigans? I literally changed it. Alright. Yeah, it switched back. I changed it and then it switched back to that. That's so dumb. I've literally always had trouble with that. It's always never what I intended. Alright, there we go. That should work. Yeah, there we go. The level, it'll have an intro. There's an intro to the song, but, you know, we'll do that later. Right now, I'm making base gameplay for all of it. How many phases? It'll be 5 phases, actually. It's gonna just be based on the song itself. It's just gonna start here, and then it'll keep playing, and it'll just be based on how far this flood of Yords has progressed. And then at some point, it'll just switch to a different part of the song. And there'll be 5 phases to it. And you'll see all those phases. You'll be able to hear the whole song eventually, but I don't know about just showing the whole song yet. Since Jam-Attack's going to release it at the same time as the level. And I guess since this question is probably coming up, I don't know exactly what difficulty it's going to be yet. Right now, this first, well, you know, this first like phase is going to be easier, and also I just don't know how to gauge platformer difficulty. I haven't really gotten a sense of what difficulty is what for platformers, just because I haven't played them that much. Like, I had no idea what difficulty the Vermin Queen was exactly. I guess I was imagining around Hard Demon, and that's what it got. I made the boss fight part in Skeletal Shenanigans. We each had contributions to every part in that level. The boss fight was definitely mostly me compared to other parts. Like, that was the part that had, like, I was contributing the vast majority of it. This actually might not be a demon. I don't know if it's going to be a demon. Again, I just don't really have a gauge for like how hard something has to be to be a demon. Especially considering checkpoints, like the placements of checkpoints heavily change difficulty. I plan for it to just do a time-based checkpoint at each phase. But I'm just my intent is to make it fun and for the difficulty to progress naturally. So yeah, I animated the skull in Skeletal Shenanigans. That was me. I did essentially all the animating in that. Ayers did plenty of the assets, backgrounds and block designs. We pretty much split that between us evenly. Usually is one of us doing the block design, one of us does the background. Ayers also did color grading for every part, which really helped it not look lackluster a lot of the time. Tar Spit will be finished eventually. I'm gonna have to say that a lot, because there are a lot of people that still don't know that I intend to finish that. I can't enter this into my contest, the camera moves. It's kind of going to be a similar idea to where the objective is survival and it's based on time. It's based on how long you spent rather than you actually having to progress. Alright, but yeah. Electric Archives will be after this too. And I've made a good amount of progress on Electric Archives, and I have a bunch of good ideas, especially considering with Electric Archives, that boss that I have planned, I've been kind of dreading it, because it was really ambitious, but now after I've done all those animations with keyframe, I feel like I feel all-powerful. I feel like I can make any boss fight ever. I feel like I've just unlocked the true power of animation in this game now. It's great. So I'm really excited for all that. This level isn't going to have too much keyframe, probably. It's just that, silly moving PNG kind of boss fight. It's not really meant to look that crazy. So yeah, this will definitely be... I'm definitely aiming for this to get rated. But, I have no idea what rating it's going to end up getting, given I'm not sure how much effort I'm going to end up putting in the decoration. I think just a baseline level of quality that I like to have in my levels is probably just, epic-worthy decoration. That would be nice, but I'm not necessarily trying to get that ambitious either. I mean, given what I'm able to do in such a short amount of time, or what I've been able to do in such a short amount of time recently, something like a legendary isn't actually, off the table, but I'm not expecting that. It just depends on how much effort I put in the end. Definitely not mythic. That's not... I think that's just out of the question for a level like this. Then again... Clickbaited? What do you mean you've been clickbaited? The title describes exactly what is going on here. Hello, aimbotter. Alright. I'm wondering, can I just put down a checkpoint and just start from there? Because that'd be really cool. Oh wait, it has to be free mode. Okay, can I just put free mode ball? Seems like... oh wait. What I might need to do... okay. What I might need to do is something like this. Where... oh no! What happened? What happened to him? I'm sorry. Oh goodness. Okay, that doesn't work. The song is Yord's Theme by Jam Attack. It's not released yet. He's made it specifically for this. You just recently finished it. So right now I'm using a replacement song. I just replaced insufferable garbage with it because I thought that was fitting. Okay. So, okay, actually, I probably... actually, it's probably still simple. I could just... Let's just do something like this, where we have our good old teleport, our portal, just for sake of simplicity. Boom. And then we'll move this wherever we want. Yeah. And then that should work out. You can just put that here. And here he goes. This will probably not work for stuff like, that might end up breaking when I add certain stuff like attacks and like timers, but I hope that I'll be able to just do that throughout this level, just teleport around. There's actually going to be some Beat Demon cameos in this, believe it or not, because Jam Attack made essentially just decided to make this song a medley of different melodies from just songs in my levels, so there's this part. I don't know if you recognize the melody, but Beat Demon. And yeah, there's stuff like that throughout the song. So that's nice, that's cool. Alright, so I can just continue here. Also, I have another thing that I should mention about this level. Is gonna be, what are Beat Demons? You're not serious. It's disrespectful. Y'all can fill them in, I'm not... Okay, what specifically are they? You know, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Personally. Alright, gameplay. Basically the purpose of me streaming right now is, it's been really, like, making gameplay that goes on for this long that's kind of just, like, a little repetitive, but, you know, it's meant to just show you the ropes. I need to continue that all the way to here to complete this phase. I'm not really motivated to add a ULDM to Skeletal Shenanigans because the event version of the level doesn't update. So if you've already downloaded the event version of it, like if you've already played it, then that's the version that you have. And even if I update the level, it won't give that to you, which is really dumb. And so, yeah, it sucks. But I'm not really motivated to make a ULDM if most people aren't even going to be able to use it. The event version also has a practice bug. Well, guess what? I fixed that too. But since you already downloaded the event version, tough luck, I guess, because it won't update the level. It just won't update. There's nothing I can do about it. That's just how it works. And that's something that sucks about it getting event without me knowing is I wasn't prepared for it. Like that, all of that happened during my finals, and it was really stressful. And I just don't feel like thinking about that level anymore. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I don't feel like stressing over it anymore. Just because RobTop decided that millions of people should play it. And not be able to update it. Like... Finals went well, though. I don't know if that's true. I heard from someone that that daily levels do update. So I'm guessing weekly levels do update also. I don't know why. You can't just refresh the level menu. I've tried. Like I've literally done it on like it's never even if there was a way to do it, it's not blatantly obvious to most players. So in practice, it's just for most people it's just going to stay that way. You can no the practice bug doesn't block you out of practicing. That's only happening for you because you're skipping the intro like the instant that you enter the level. If you go into practice and then skip the intro instantly, and don't actually like wait a sec for the skip thing to show up, then the bug happens. It's not it. The bug doesn't happen all the time. In fact, it doesn't even happen for me. I wasn't able to replicate it. I just went off of what other people were saying in order to fix it. But again, doesn't matter because level won't update. Sucks. Oh my gosh! Hi. Wait. Okay. Now that you've arrived, I need to. Yep, as expected, it seems like Discord audio isn't registering in OBS. They can't. I know. I forgot what I even do to like refresh it. Do I like? Okay, that's nice. You're sorry. It's coming along good. Surprisingly, people were like actually impressed by the concept of it. Like I like yeah. They're saying it's like well made. And it's like I don't know, I kinda see where they're coming from, but I do want it to be like a fun and innovative kind of gameplay. Because that's what it seems like the purpose of the contest was, which I like. Exactly. This is the kind of contest I was hoping they would do, and it's not even an official one, really. I mean, right? Because it's technically just like Viprin himself rather than a community. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yep. See you later. All right, guys. The voices are gone. Sorry, I just had a little episode there of the voices were speaking up. Had to convince them not to kill me. You try and do that a lot. It's really sucks. Oh, I made the keyframe stuff for the boss fight. That was me. I'm the keyframe guy. What the flip? Oh, it's Jim. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm guessing you plan on staying for more than 2 minutes, right? I still should just figure out what's going on with Discord. I forgot what I do to make it work. The audio, OBS just isn't picking it up, and it does this, and I think the thing that I did to fix it was just remove the audio source and add it back. Yeah. Well, that's the one that I remember, like, being the only way to make it work.
It is, but it just like breaks sometimes.
Hmm. All right. Oh, there it is. I think it got you.
Yay!
Okay, I think you were pretty loud, so I think
That
I'm gonna turn.
deserves a celebratory beh.
That's true. Yay!
Bah, bah, bah.
It usually takes a few tries, so I'm actually glad it.
I got. Yeah, it's good. I wonder if I can do a bad impersonation. Bah, 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 bah. No, it's too shaky. Bah, bah, bah.
I'm sure the viewers are loving this.
Bah, 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 bah.
All right. This is no silly goober stream.
Sorry. Yes, sir. Attention, sir.
What are you on about?
What is your stream command?
I was responding to Arclea saying this is silly. I think she was just talking about the Yord part of it, not you. But yeah, you
I'm
should.
not silly.
All right.
I'm very serious. I'm professional.
Yeah. See how? Oh, now. All right. Now Airs is here also.
That's not Airs.
Oh no. No, I mean Okay, Subpixel's in the call now. Airs is in the chat. Arclea is also here.
Oh, he left.
Okay.
I'm not a silly goober. I am a very serious professional goober.
I think you're officially a silly goober. There's nothing you can do about it.
No.
Also, I gifted repo to Airs, so who knows? I might do like repo at the end of the stream if he wants to play some of that.
That could be cool. I might be doing stuff for Mother's Day, but I'm not sure.
Very fair.
That reminds me, I need to put my card in my envelope. I never did that. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right. Oh wait, you can hit him. Wait, I should make that... Okay. Alright. So, for the issue with you hitting Yord while you're not... Thanks, Subpixel. I don't know when we're gonna do a build swap. I'm scared of build swaps. I've only done one with Airs, and he's like... And he, like, sucks. So, like... That wasn't a real build swap. How am I gonna do this? Could toggle these off while you're falling down, while you're... I think... Okay, wait, I think I got it. Alright, I think I have an idea. When you hit a pad, the hitboxes are temporarily toggled off. It's me being insulted live on stream. There's plenty more where that came from, so you better get ready. Okay, yeah. Oh, doesn't last long enough. Thank you.
I am.
Alright. Good to know. Ah. Alright. Now about the particles. I have an idea. I think I'm smart, guys. Maybe.
You get a good amount of viewers, dang.
I don't have it set up so I can even... I'm trying to like cram both chats onto my stream right now so I can't even see my viewers.
Oh, do you do double streaming YouTube and Twitch?
Yeah. I mean, kind of, I only did that originally because iCody wasn't able to, like, YouTube doesn't work for him, but it seems like it is now. But, you know, yeah, Twitch chat is a lot slower, so I'm assuming I have less viewers on there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do just a little tiny little area fade maneuver here.
Daring.
From 2 to 1. This might be a really convoluted way to do it. Like, that is just not necessary, however.
I think I'm gonna make a custom-made digital Mother's Day card as well while I watch.
Nice. Oh. I don't think that worked. I think this is... I think it's backwards. I think I did this backwards. Beautiful. I just did it in reverse.
Yord just looks very...
From 1 to 0. Okay. There we go. It's too close. Okay, what if I did it, what if I did it relative? Then, because what I was intending for was it to stay the same even after it. It doesn't really matter if it's relative. No. This might be a really dumb way to do this, but I don't know. I got the idea. Now I'm stubborn. I have to make this work.
Maybe you're a dumb way.
What?
To do this.
I won't tolerate slander like this. Only if it's directed towards heirs. I'm trying to... See, I want like there to be a thing where I can just have these pads copyable, where I can just like put them wherever I want, and their particles will still work from hitting them. But I don't want to like have to do a new group for so that's only this particle will activate when you're stepping on only this pad. I don't want to have to do new groups for everyone. I want it to be more simple and universal.
Can't you just use the spawn particle trigger?
But then I'd have to spawn it at a different location for each individual pad.
Yeah.
I tried doing it at the player location, but it wasn't, aligned with the pad itself.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is I'm just making it so that only the particles that you're really close to will activate. I think this pretty much works.
I wish you could make like
As long as like the pads are never like extremely close to each other. Because most of the time it's just gonna... I might just make these slightly farther away. And it just makes more sense anyway, given the distance you're able to get since you're going so fast. No, I actually saw that too, of the Yord Bossfight. That was a complete coincidence. I had already, planned this at least a month ago. The overall, plan to make a Yord Bossfight has been going on for, several months. But, yeah, someone just happened to make a classic level with this idea for Yord Bossfight, literally a few hours after I posted my first preview of this on my server.
That's pure coincidence.
Oh, wait, now that this
video?
is... What's that?
Was it because of the video I uploaded?
Probably not, since that would have been... I mean, they could have made it that fast, but that would mean they would have to have, watched your video and then immediately made that, right after. Still, it's kind of just... It's a little bit of a coincidence.
That's crazy.
Alright. Alright. Alright, okay. It's actually already pretty close to the end here. Alright. Oh yeah, I saw you posted your entry. I haven't looked at it yet. I probably will sometime. Yeah, we got first actual entry into that. I am starting to see now that, like, that contest is pretty, like... Hold on, why is that happening? That isn't preventing it anymore. Hold on, something's going on. Let me make these not hidden, actually.
My internet cut out as you were saying something, and then I watched it back, and it turns out you got distracted the moment my internet cut out. What were you saying about Pandemonium?
Yeah, Oh, okay, I understand what's going on there. Yeah, something weird was happening. Pandemonium... I'm realizing now how that contest is pretty hard to make something for. Like, you kind of have to have this baseline idea of how to make a platform that, like, with trigger work and timing and stuff to actually make something. So I think I probably could have made that contest a little less restrictive, but still, I just really want to see platformers do something different. So
yeah, what was the what's the length on the deadline?
I extended it by 2 months, so now it's the start of August, so plenty of time for people to still start now.
How much does that total the length to?
The length, the amount of time left?
Like in total.
Oh, since the start, I guess just over 7 months.
Yeah, it should be enough time for someone to make something like this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more just like people need time to make something with these restrictions.
Yeah. Okay, so I see what was going wrong here.
I like that there's just the same thing chasing you for the entirety of this first entry.
Or you saw the first entry?
Yeah, I'm playing it right now.
Nice. Alright.
Oh, you start to like go upwards.
And yeah, I'm probably not gonna end up being like that harsh on certain restrictions. I've just kind of been fed up with people like asking questions where they're clearly trying to just cheat around the whole idea of the contest with loopholes.
Like what?
Like just moving, like the camera isn't moving, but I'm just moving the entire level over here, so essentially the camera's moving.
That's
like,
crazy.
Okay. And it's stuff like that, like a bunch of stuff analogous to that with other restrictions.
Yes, please, in order to follow the rules, do the exact same thing but more laggy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just looking for them following the core idea of it. Okay, but yeah, this contest, honestly, I might like this contest better than my own concept because, I don't know. I guess as a contest, it's easier to make something for it, and I think the idea of going against the kind of gameplay by banning cube and robot was really smart. Combined with restricting the playtime, it's a harsh restriction. Like 5 minutes is very little. Like limiting those, half an hour to an hour playtime levels was definitely smart. But
That's fair, yeah.
making this just sync to a song that's less than 5 minutes kind of just makes it easy.
Yeah, that worked out. I'm glad I didn't make the song longer.
Ugh, trying to animate with keyframes right now. They're really fun to use, but hard to get right. Yeah, that's just animations in general. Every animation that you will make, like I'd say rule number one, animating in Geometry Dash, it'll always look really weird the first time you try. Basically, every single one of the animations I made in Skeletal Shenanigans looked really bad the first time I made them. And it's not about just knowing how to make what a good animation looks like. It's just knowing specifically what changes you need to make to get it closer to looking right. And that just involves looking at the animation just over and over and getting an idea for I was often making adjustments where it's like this keyframe happens like in 100th of a second earlier, and it's actually makes a difference.
That's such a mood.
But if you just keep making changes, they're not always that small, but they're often pretty big. But like, you just keep making changes to improving it, and it'll get better and better. All right. Why is it doing that?
Oh, hello, creating people.
Hello.
Other creating person.
Nope, that's not me. I don't do that.
What? You're the
though.
famous creator of sandwiches.
Right, yeah. Sorry.
What are you talking
I forget
about?
I made every part level.
It happens.
I will have a new level dropping soon, which I made every part of. Pretty insane.
Yeah, I gotta upload. Or no, I gotta upload the showcase. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I need to verify it again because it keeps saying unverified. It's really good.
Oh, that's
Hold on
awesome.
one moment. There we go. All right. There we go.
problem part in this level is actually pretty cool.
The huh?
The oil problem part. Have you played the entry?
No, I haven't. I saw it was uploaded, or I saw it was submitted there a bit ago, while I was doing Mother's Day things. And I got back and I started streaming, so I will play it. All right.
I swear this level's too hard.
Dude, there's like toxic gas for no reason. There's a shrimp firing his claw at me. There's sock puppets and there's toxic gas and also saws.
Classic.
What?
The like pandemonium entry. Someone
It's been an
submitted one.
entry?
Yeah,
Yep.
That's kind of wild, actually.
a lot going on. There's like
A lot going on. That's the idea, kind of.
and bells.
Seems like it's doing a good job.
I'm not sure what the theme is.
Okay, I think I remember the guy who made it, like, he was making it based off of another game, maybe?
I got you. That's cool. Oh, you have to defeat. Oh, you have to like kill the little green guy before he touches the dynamite, while also dodging the drill and the ice falling from above.
That seems pretty intense.
And then the TV falls at you, and there's also an alien with a bow and arrow.
Classic.
Oh yeah, wait.
So
here's a
much
different idea
happening.
in submissions. I need to see what this is. What's insane? Twisted Town?
Yeah, I think I remember that was. I think that was based off of another game.
Okay, practice before playing, if I have to.
It's pretty difficult.
Oh, it's like an evil car. Right, okay. Don't jump on the
I got
bomb looking
electrocuted.
thing. I thought it's a bomb.
You're kidding. Okay, now it's turned into like Sonic EXE.
No
Oh.
way.
I can't wait until I get to that part. I wish this car would just like die.
The Sonic what?
Not like the weird like car on the ground.
Oh yeah. I love that thing. It's so good.
Oh, I see.
Now I have to fight pink furry Dr. Eggman.
Ugh.
Sorry, my bad, purple.
How annoying. What an ordeal.
Hate when this happens. And now he's trying to slam me with a giant whack-a-mole hammer while the little green birds try to get me on the ground. Classic.
No, platformer.
Aha. I was kind of fooled for a second.
Yeah.
He has these saw blades attached to a flying mech with gradient triggers, and so wherever the saw blades move, just this like rectangle follows them, and it like stretches in the weirdest ways. It's great. Okay, I'm too hot, I guess.
No, you can't have your GD username in the level. Just because. My dearest apologies.
What is your problem?
Okay, so now that's oil, so I probably shouldn't have hit all the oil. I mean, this ball section's pretty fun.
It's cool. That level has a lot going on.
I can pronounce your username. Jakai Kildi Schmarch.
Jagai killed these Smarch.
Jakai Kildi Schmarch?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, it's not Jakai killed these Smarch. It's Jagai killed these
Yeah.
Smarch.
Yeah, what I said.
No, you like
Nah.
you got it wrong.
Nah. It's just my accent, alright?
Well, we should like get a bunch of different people who speak different languages to read the name.
Close enough. What do you mean? That was literally spot on.
It's not Jagai killed these Smarch. How do you pronounce it?
I literally named you.
It almost seems like it would be insanely hard to actually do.
Yeah, entry. I would definitely was hoping there would be some really hard entries.
Well, your singular entry is pretty hard.
There's still 2 months and a half left. I'm pretty sure there's
No time.
probably going to be at least a few more entries.
No, this is it before you get.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Airs.
Are you like each other's mother?
Do you mean I can't let the dog touch the bomb?
Is this like the level or real life?
Oh, it's a level. I mean, it could be real life. I don't know. Maybe there's a bomb conveniently next to me.
This level is for the Vibrant CC. Yeah, it's just my exotic American accent. You wouldn't understand.
Figured out how to pronounce sorry. Jiki killed these merch.
How to get rid of
Oh, is that
bumpy trail on the section between last and first keyframes in a loop keyframe? Bumpy trail. Between the last and first? The section between the last and first. That sounds like just the entire animation, if I'm not mistaken. Or you mean the last to the first, so when you close the loop? I don't remember anything about a bumpy trail.
Oh, like the dotted lines?
Yeah, so are you doing... I'm guessing you're doing curve, with curve on. Curve can sometimes be really... can start being buggy if you have extremely low move times. Or not buggy, technically it's just doing what math it has to do to keep the speed consistent. But if you have really low move time, then it's gonna like maybe okay. I'm guessing maybe you have like one keyframe is here, and then they're all in a line, and then like as it's moving, it'll like bump out a little, and then go back to the first and bump out a little. It's like this is the start, this is the end. And then it will like go out and then back. Because it does that if you have curve on, because it's trying to keep the speed consistent. If you want it to... Yeah, I don't know. If you want it to not do that, you could just have it not curve. And if you need it to do that, then you can... Sometimes you can have it stop the curve, like, at one point, and then restart it, and that'll prevent that thing from happening. I don't know. I need to see what the animation you're talking about looks like. Alright, wait, let me see. I think that's the first phase done. So I'm just gonna go at the normal pace that it's expecting. There we go. So yeah, once you reach that point, that's phase 2. When the beat demon sounds begin. Thank you. Thank you for the demonstration. I think they understand now.
Can't go deep enough.
You don't even you don't even need to go that deep. It's not that deep of a laugh.
Okay, so levels inspired by Car Eats Car, King of Thieves, and Sonic classic games. Sure.
For some reason, I imagine you streaming in a dark crypt with cages filled with your future collaborators. What do you know?
How did they find out?
Who'd you talk to?
Luckily, they don't know about the cage for people who know.
Yeah. They heard about that part, they would have kept their mouth shut. Biggest mistake.
Why am I doing this?
That's a pretty fun CC2 entry. I hope it gets last place.
Alright. I think that's just the first phase. Done. Why isn't there like a... So you have the lines for the... Okay, I'm just gonna... this is annoying. I'm gonna keep that as a consistent, like, that's... the consistent elevation, general elevation that I need to keep. Seth Dash says, any luck on funny Roblox mining game, Jade?
What?
Seth Dash is asking you any luck on funny Roblox mining game, I think.
Oh right, yeah, I got my second ever on Fathomable level. So pretty good luck.
When you have curve and closed loop turned on, then there's short movement that looks ugly. Yeah. I don't know. I just probably have to see the individual animation itself. And kind of... I'd mess around with it. I would experiment with like making certain individual segments of it not curve, so that it kind of resets that Bezier curve, which can help it maybe get it closer to what you like.
Jam, what are you doing?
It's a Mother's Day card.
What did I just open the screen?
You find a good font.
What is this?
It's mother.
This is giving this is such like the Jamverse icon vibes from this.
Doing that.
You know, I never actually questioned the Jamverse icon.
I know. It's been that from day one.
Don't worry about it.
That's insane.
It's not using insufferable garbage, that's just the replacement song. Jim hasn't uploaded the song yet, because it was made specifically for this.
Yes.
I think I should like wait until the finished product to show. If I were to show this to any of you, if I were given permission.
I mean, you can show this all on stream if you want.
I'm too lazy.
Not the
I mean,
whole
it's not like
thing,
anyone's gonna like steal the song.
I'm talking about the Mother's Day card.
Oh, the Mother's Day card. Yeah, you can share. I'll send it in the chat.
You could just send it into Champland or something.
Why did Ez DM me?
What did Eris DM you?
I'm scared to open this.
Here, you can like image to GD this.
That's true. I'll just put it in. Yeah, that way I don't have to do
It's
anything with
can I
OBS.
see?
Alright.
Ez, what do you mean? Can you see? You
Are you guys
join
ready?
The call.
Alright. There we go. I should probably... Probably shouldn't have made it with like an object like that, but you get the idea.
Wait, Oh, there it is. Yeah,
That's my favorite.
you guys like my card? Yeah.
I like how majestic the background is.
Yeah.
Thanks, yeah.
They're out there frolicking together or something.
Why do they look terrified? I mean, that could be pretty obvious.
When you pee?
This isn't like the most ideal situation.
Oh, wait. What if I do it for an object like this so I can... There we go. Now it's not. No, it's not. Does this work like in playtest? Like for
No, it
the...
doesn't, sadly. You
Well, I
can
mean
use
like
geometry
editor
stuff.
playtest. No, wait. Hold on. I'm not there. You can see it in the editor playtest.
That's phenomenal.
Good stuff. Alright, that's enough.
That baby works a 9 to 5. Yeah, of course it does.
How else is he supposed to pay child support?
The baby is paying child support?
Yeah, like for himself.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Okay, I guess we're starting... Okay, the thing is, we're starting a second phase, so I guess that means I should be making attacks. Which is fun. We'll start with the checkpoint. Start with how the checkpoint system works, which will be spawn
Oh,
triggered.
this level has checkpoints? Insane.
Yeah, each phase. It's not gonna be
I don't know
that
why I
hard.
expected it to be a 5-phase checkpointless boss.
That wouldn't be that ridiculous. I mean, it's just 5 minutes. It's less than 5 minutes without a
Yeah,
checkpoint.
yeah,
So,
true actually. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever.
it would definitely be harder than. I mean, contest requires it to be hard demon or easier. So
Yeah.
I think it's just generally a good idea to do. If it's a contest where it's intended to be easier levels in general, then probably just a good idea to have checkpoints. It might not even be a demon. This might be one of my first semi-serious non-demons.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Whitehole
mean,
is serious.
I mean,
you're
the
right.
thing I think about with serious is Yord.
What's my editor hours in this already? I am a minute away from 10 hours.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually...
5,000 hours on Yord.
Just
Yeah,
all
it's
Yord.
5,000 hours all within a little over a month from now.
How many hours are in that span of time?
Like, I think it'd be like 600 something.
It's like
Yeah,
around
probably.
700.
Yeah,
I think it's around
Good luck.
700.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright, I'll try. Start to clone myself.
That sounds like a good idea.
Alright.
Sometimes I've like fantasized about how many levels I could make if I could just clone myself.
Yep. Yeah, just like all these level ideas. Why don't I just like get a bunch of versions of myself, assign them each a level idea? Boom. That would
Yeah,
actually
no.
like function. Why don't I just clone Airs and make him work for me? No way.
Ooh, but then you'd
I
have
mean-
multiple heirs, and that's a lot to deal with.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you want more than one heir.
I don't know. You're right, I'm already losing control of this one. I thought I had him under control, but he's getting too good at escaping.
He's learning.
Yep, he's learning.
Why am I not subscribed to on YouTube? I should probably change it.
Excuse me.
I know, right? I mean, I hear like as slavery, and I've got to subscribe.
Okay, actually, the idea with these checkpoints, I might have to set them up in a certain way. Because I want
fast skeletal shenanigans going on.
What?
Why is sped up skeletal shenanigans occurring?
I don't know. Can you hear it from the clicks?
No, I heard it because I had the screen share on, so I could just hear like the music sped up.
Oh.
Seeing how far I can get.
Okay.
What speed is that?
1.2.
Hmm. I actually got pretty far with I think 2 times speed.
1 second.
2 times, Jesus. See, I feel like the boss fight at 2 times is how people view the boss fight now.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to go do Mother's Day stuff.
All right.
Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the way I'm gonna do this checkpoint is it's not gonna actually set a checkpoint because I want it to be you can go at your own pace, but once you cross that timestamp, you don't respawn at the place you were at that timestamp. You will spawn right next to the Flood of Yords where it is at that point. So you can't just like get way ahead of Yords and then
it actually makes it consistent each attempt as well. Okay,
but also the best way to do that. If you set it, the problem is if you get really far ahead but then reach the timestamp for the checkpoint and then you respawn back there, then every time you respawn you're just gonna have to like rush backward to you, and that might be kind of awkward. Or then again, I can just teleport Yord and it'll be fine. Because it'll just
sounds like something that you would try and do and it would break everything.
Well, then again, the solution to this would be like making it not actually checkpoints and just be based on persistent IDs, which that could break also. So I think I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, checkpoint stuff is always a bit strange.
I wonder, like, the default colors for the checkpoints. Anyway. I'm just gonna do this. Alright, and it's spawn triggered, and then also, let me just make this way ahead.
Riveting gameplay, that's very long.
Okay. just waiting right now. Probably a better way to do this. Boom. You know. Alright, so. I did that. No, that won't work either. Alright. Oh, it's respawning me here. Why is it doing that? Why is it respawning me there? Sure. What if I did this? Hello, Classic 10. How are you today? I feel like checkpoints have always been finicky with this, with the spawn location. Nope. Why? Oh my gosh, a Toys. There's a new account for Twitch.
A poison though?
Yeah, he couldn't remember the password for his Twitch account, so he just made a new Twitch account.
Classic a toys.
Classic. Now he's a Toys GD, so.
So great name.
This is frustrating. I might play your entry on stream. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't want people to like start thinking this is like level request or something. But you know, pretty focused on this right now. Oh, you want to go to sleep? Yeah, I can't say that I'll play it on. If I'm going to play it on stream, it'll be very soon. So I'm really trying to figure out what's wrong here, and I can't really guarantee how long that'll take.
Oh,
Yeah, a choice. Most people are on the YouTube stream, so yeah. I'm streaming on YouTube now also, which most people are showing up there, so. The heck? Why? Okay, maybe. Oh, okay, maybe it's just like. Maybe it just can't be the checkpoint itself. Alright. Alright. Dang it, I didn't do it in playtest. I'm so used to not, to being forced to not play it in the actual editor. I guess like the 3 times speed Yord theme.
If I could say the DC, whatever that seems like.
Nope, still isn't working. I'm going insane. Why? Okay, alright. I don't get it.
Makes no sense. What?
Target position lets you set a respawn location upon death after this checkpoint. Make sure the group contains 1 object. Parent group? I made this one the parent group. It's the group parent. It's there. There's only 1 of it. What? What? Why? Maybe because it's spawn triggered and not touch triggered. What happens if it's touch triggered? Hold on, I can't tell if that's just like the player position or... Okay, so I activated the checkpoint. It's set to respawn me. No, it just doesn't even work at all. Hello? I'm assuming people, like anyone here who has ever made a platformer, would have used this feature, so maybe they know what's happening here. I don't even know. It's... The checkpoint is set to the target position 52. There is only 1 object that's 52, and it's this object right here. The target position lets you set a respawn location upon death, and it is not respawning me here. It's not respawning me there. Nope. So what I tried doing was I tried making this group activated whenever you respawn. Like respawn lets you spawn a group when the player respawns there. And what this trigger does is it just teleports you to 52. I'll make that spawn triggered now, see if that actually... Wait, I think it's literally trying to teleport me there. Do you see that little effect that it's doing? Hold on. It's like a little flash of lightning. I think it's literally trying to teleport me there. What? And yet it refused. What if I also just... I'm trying to do a spawn delay. I don't know why I would have to do that. Like, why in a million years would I have to just make it delay it? Like, okay. Let me just do it by a tiny bit. Problem is, okay, the whole idea of this is it's spawn triggered. You had this issue too. So this is just, so checkpoints are just broken. Because the whole idea is, let me just make it 50. No effects. Let me make this activate earlier, just for simplicity. Alright, that's the timestamp. Yeah, see, now the problem is, it's doing that camera jerk whenever I respawn there, because I don't want it to do that. Now whenever I respawn, it like has to travel from where I actually respawn, like all the way over to here, and that's really annoying. That is a neat looking animation when drafts. Static camera on the checkpoint and then turn it off. Yeah, that'd probably work. Upset that I have to do that. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. I don't have to do a static and then I don't have to turn it off. I just have to make it not follow. Alright. Well, yeah, I'll have to do the exit static. You're right. Yeah, wait, okay, so yeah, then just exit static for the one that's delayed. Right after. Alright. Boom, checkpoint's on. Eh. Oh, and now it's broken. Okay. See, because I already... Whoa, wait. No. It's because I already had a static camera. I just need to get... Wait, why did that work in the first place? I didn't even set the target group. I think I... Okay. No, whatever. That's the correct thing, right? For follow. Okay. Wait, test it in the editor. No, it's still doing that. I need to make it exit first. I don't think I have to do that. Oh, I'm upside down whenever I do it. Nah, the camera's still doing that thing though. What? Oh, okay. Wait, no, I get why. It's because even if I set it to there. Oh. Wait, no. No static things necessary. I need to teleport forward to the player on the only. I get it. There we go. But yeah, we'll have to fix stuff like you being upside down when you first do that. I am interested that, wait, hold on. So if this is way over, if Yord is way over here, kinda has to... Kinda has to jolt back, which is fine. Yeah, and that's fine because, like, I can also just move Yord over here to 13, was it? I think it was 13. Yep. I think it needs to be after. center group. Oops. Oops. Yord just vanished. Hmm. Okay, I think this is working now. Hmm. How do I do this? Man, I do not know how I would do this. I'm trying to fix the bug with pads allowing you to hit Yord. Uh, Oh. I know. I make this activate whenever you hit the ground. Instead of whatever I was doing before. Okay, that should work. Right. Ow. Trying to go backwards here. Why is it so much harder? There we go. That works. It doesn't. Shouldn't have said anything, ever.
Oh, okay, I'm back. How's it going?
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, shoot! Right! Ah!
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's 85 people. That's a
Jesus.
lot. That's like twice as much as 40. Oh, we're only on 30 on YouTube. Hi, guys. Oh man, I gotta show this now.
Hey guys.
Oh, and hi, Airs.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we care more about the raid than you, though.
The raid? There
Yeah,
was a
there's
raid?
Yeah,
there is a
raid.
raid. Yeah.
Wait, who's raiding you? On
Osk.
YouTube?
On
Oh,
Twitch.
Osk on Twitch. Oh, hi Twitch. Hi Twitch chat. Hi Osk. Hi Charlie.
Doing
Hi,
good.
hi all those people.
Okay, hold on. Alright, everyone. Alright, check it out. Check it out. Your read.
Twitch.tv/yoread.
Boss fight. I haven't done any attacks yet, so he's kind of just a punching bag right now, but this is going to be the gameplay. And those saw blades, it's going to be a flood of Yords. It's going to be gnarly. Alright, bye. Thank you for the raid. Good stuff. Ah! Make one pink? That would go against Yord's entire character.
That doesn't fit with the canon of Yord.
Yeah, that's not... It's not accurate. You die if you miss, yes. That's why Yord is so
It's like
big.
A metaphor. It's a metaphor for life. Sometimes you shoot your stars and miss and die.
I was thinking of making it more forgiving, but I don't know how to make it more forgiving without just making Yord bigger. And if I make him slower, then that just makes you wait around for him more often. So, you know, I think it's easy enough to hit him.
I mean, you know, if you missed, it could like grab you with its eyes and then slam you back into the ground.
Which, you know, I would imagine would kill you, so
True.
kind of pointless.
Long, a longer way to kill you.
Yeah, just make you wait longer before you respawn. I'm trying to see if I can make it over the Yord hitbox by like... Not quite. Nah.
The foot of Yord seems to be slightly too tall.
Yeah. This is one of those few instances where contact with the boss actually results in you doing damage, rather than you just taking damage from being in contact with it. But yeah, that's kind of the... Since this is for the Viperin mini CC, where you can't use cube or robot, and I thought, hey, why don't I use ball? But instead of it being like, you know, right side up and upside down gameplay, it's literally just you have to use falling up to fall into something. Properly traverse. It's working out well so far.
If this level probably goes...
It's not. It's part of the Yord universe. New universe coming out.
Separate universe.
Yep, good stuff.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Oh, here we
What
go.
the f-
Okay.
Happy birthday!
I forgot that you're
Fantastic.
able to be in here.
Yeah, you Ludwig jump scare. Oh, Ludwig leaving jump scare.
What? That's so scary.
Ludwig unscared.
Right.
It could be anywhere now.
I'm gonna do this. Alright, hold on.
Oscar is a really cool concept. It looks super satisfying to pull off as well.
Yeah, surprisingly satisfying gameplay so far. I'm gonna do some trigger organization before things get terrible. This is not for me, this is for you guys.
Not being a responsible creator.
If I am being completely honest, I do not need trigger organization to function. It is just not necessary. Actually, the only reason I did it for Floating Outskirts was because people made fun of me for how unorganized Floating Maze triggers were. And it was pretty funny how jumbled they were, but it worked. I knew where everything was. I spent so much time with it, I just understood where all the triggers were. I could recognize what did what just by the look of the setup. Alright. And this is hitting Yord. This is vertical pad. This is diagonal pad. This is, what is this? God.
Answer
Right.
that amazing question. Skeletal Shenanigans was not planned to be an event level. Yuri had no idea. It was just jumped on.
Yep. Yep, that's how
It
it
was
went
all
down.
Jaint, I will say. Yeah.
Yeah, it was because
Jaint used like 1% of his power.
he used his influence from being number 1 on the leaderboard for that level to making an event level.
I just went to get number 1 a second time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
I
making
wasn't good enough.
Jaint made sandwiches, and RobTop was like, you know what? This level's so good. I need to talk to Jaint, and we're gonna figure out the event. That's what went down.
He was
Yeah.
Rob Top was actually planning to make sandwiches the event, but in his humility, it's like, how about you just make it Rory's new level instead?
Yeah. I didn't need that much popularity.
True.
Imagine an event level that's just rated.
It's already too much
just a star rate event level.
for Jaint. So wait, that's true.
Camera GD has made you an offer, heirs. If you collab, I will give you $100. That's not exactly what that means, but
Good offer.
Wait.
that's an interesting offer.
That's not that bad of an offer.
I mean, it is pretty bad if you think about how much work it's probably done.
I mean, considering how little work you put into Skeletal I'm joking.
That's not that bad.
About $100 of work.
That's, you know. Well, that's not.
Okay, what is charging? No, it's run sprint thing. All right, good enough. And now I was doing this. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna.
Please do not say happy birthday, Liam, 3 times in a row in a dark room at 3 a.m. Please don't do that.
Please
don't do that,
that,
guys.
Please do that.
Please
guys.
do not do that. That would be
Liam will
inconvenient.
show up and
That
give
would
you
be-
a big hug.
Nope, that would be so inconvenient. Do not do this.
This is a great sign for you guys to do it, because obviously Liam's contract is looking to get the birds, whatever.
Ugh. Okay. You beat Clubstep. A Toys beat Clubstep, guys.
No way.
That's kind of insane.
What?
That's
That's
insane.
crazy.
Toys, you should beat sandwiches.
That's so true.
So,
What's the difficulty of that again? It's like
it's an 8 star.
8 stars. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
I'm so
Well,
smart.
because that's the hardest part of level 4, though, unless you get the coins. So. I still don't think that should be a valid thing in a rated level. Whatever. Sure. Why do you have a Liam ritual room?
You don't
No, I don't need one.
really.
Yeah,
What makes you think that?
the Liam cage.
It's so weird to think of people beating Skeletal Shenanigans as their hardest.
That is interesting.
Like I've seen a good amount of people say it's their first medium demon they beat.
That's wild. I guess it is quite the easy medium demon.
A lot of people think it's hard demon.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay,
every
so
time I try and go against that and say it is not hard demon, they're like, okay, well, you made the level, so you think it's easier. Like, it's not hard demon though.
Well, coming from someone who didn't make the level, it's not a hard.
Considering it stayed medium all this time, I would say it's medium.
I mean, it's definitely a medium demon. Hard demons are like actually hard sometimes.
Exactly. That's I kind of see it the same way. I feel like hard demon is where levels actually get kind of hard.
Like, when I start playing a hard demon, I'm like, this could actually take me an amount of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's like a memory medium demon, then it's still gonna take you time just from concept. But yeah, no. Skeletal Shenanigans did not take enough time for it to be hard demon.
Okay.
A bit learny. I mean, yeah. I mean, every level that's like a demon is a bit learny.
Cannot think of a demon in my mind that isn't learny.
Like, there's been like a couple. Like, I think once or twice I managed to beat like an easy demon in one attempt. But like, that's a pretty rare occurrence.
Yeah, if I'm beating a demon in one attempt, like, it's like that isn't luck. I get that, like, you could kind of beat a demon in one attempt just from luck, but I feel like no matter how skilled you are, you shouldn't. A demon should be hard enough so that you just aren't. There should be stuff that you have to learn.
I mean, I guess it depends on the demon though. It looks like a purely timing based.
What do you mean the level's too learny?
You okay? There's sounded genuinely in distress there. Okay, nice. It's actually working. You kind of keep your momentum though from the last checkpoint. That's kind of funny. Wait, let me. Okay, that's. The momentum is essentially gone, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, like who cares?
Yeah, what Nasdaq said. You need to make that now.
First, I get cephalopod conundrums. Why cephalopods?
What?
Why? Okay, first of all, you just go from shenanigans to conundrums. Conundrums isn't really that necessarily similar to the
name
word
a better
shenanigans.
one. Name a
And
better
second of all, why would you go?
Cephalopod?
Why would you choose cephalopod when that's not even alliterating with conundrums? They're different C sounds. Wait, name a better what? Synonym for shenanigans?
Yeah.
Antics?
No, but
Hogwash.
like with the C, with starting with C. No,
Starting.
don't
Why does
say
it have? Why does
hogwash.
it have to start with C?
Because they started it with C, so it's got to be something C related.
No.
Why does the first word have to be cephalopods?
Why does the first one have to be cephalopods? What? Or like, is an octopus the opposite of a skeleton? I guess it kind of
Wait.
is. They don't have the
Wait.
skeleton. They
They don't have.
He might be onto something. Hold on. Oh, okay, but someone just said
That's
cadaver conundrum.
Oh.
Like, that's pretty good, you know?
Okay.
He might not be onto something, but he might be.
I mean, a random ass cephalopod themed level seems pretty funny.
I already have a cephalopod in one of my levels.
Is it the sulfur C, perhaps?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it is that one.
Yeah.
Good job,
Yeah.
Ayers.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
I actually was very willing to believe that you had no idea what I was talking about, because you're such a fake
yeah.
Yori fan.
Yeah.
Who's your
What's the yo, read. Yo,
No, for God's
read.
sake.
Yo.
You know, I'd probably hate the joke for if it had much said it.
Okay, alright. Guys. You guys, stream chat, are we listening to this? Guys. This is
Thank you.
everything. This is what they do. They bully me.
Why is Cody
They
just
bully me.
says advanced chess battles out of nowhere?
Thank you, Cody. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Perfect.
All right, I
Might
think
be
it's.
onto something.
Or wait, I still need to fix. I still need to fix the pads activating like the sound effect more times in one thing. Actually, wait. No, I already fixed that. Did I?
Can you do that with a sequence trigger and like setting the minimum?
That is exactly what I
Or
did just
something?
now.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm surprised. Have you used this? I guess you've done some
Sequence
pretty.
triggers are
You've done
awesome.
some pretty complicated stuff with Link Tro.
Link
so
intro.
I wouldn't be surprised if you've. Or yeah, you probably dabbled a lot in like the item compare by now.
Goodness gracious, that's like my most used trigger.
Yeah, I
I
haven't.
think
I haven't
I
really
get it.
considered like how that you've actually done some pretty complicated trigger work with Win Big and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I just never have a need to, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make a boss battle at some point, but the animations scare me. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna go so far as to say it's just like anyone could learn keyframe and make stuff as good as Skeletal Shenanigans. I just don't know. I feel like people just nobody should doubt that they are able to make
Yeah.
good animations when they haven't learned keyframe yet. Because they could suddenly make some extremely good stuff out of nowhere, I think. But I don't think that necessarily everyone has the ability to do that.
And this is coming from someone who is naturally talented, mind you. That you're just naturally talented at that.
That's part of it, but also, how do you know that
Have you
don't?
seen Hive Mind?
How do you know that you shut your mouth? How do you know that you don't also have a natural talent specifically for keyframes? Which is why you
Because
should
I
just.
tried making a stick man, and
You tried.
You remember that?
Okay, but did you really try? Because I've also said this: the first time you make an animation, it'll always look jank at first.
That's fair. I do remember that.
And also, practice makes perfect. You got it. You have to.
My grandma said that.
I did several. Good job for your grandma.
I mean, I love that part in Skeletal Shenanigans.
Yeah, I love all the contributions that your grandma made to Skeletal Shenanigans.
Yep. She's actually the reason, if you think about it.
I'm actually Air's grandma, guys.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah.
I was hoping to keep that.
Did you know that Jam Attack is Subpixel's mom?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
it's true.
How wholesome. What a wholesome reunion.
Why do the saws kind of look like the Temple Vortex saws? I'm not gonna say that's
do. Wait, they do.
completely. That's pretty dang justified. I gotta say.
You should make you should
It's
make
like
the
in the
Yord
exact same-
formation literally in that exact same pattern. Please, it'd be so.
Well,
mean.
it's gonna be
Please, it'd so
gonna
funny.
be like no, it's gonna be like a swarm of them where they're constantly shifting around. So it's gonna be like maybe I'll make one of the frames of that animation like
You should
for
have
like a
it sort of
second.
Yeah,
It'll be
it's
the
perfect.
whole
into
text.
the store formation, where you put like a solid static thing and start moving it.
Yeah, exactly. You see that? You're just juked me right there.
Can't wait for this to be an event level.
I know, right? Can't
First
wait for
ever
it to turn into an
platformer
event
event level
level,
is
like
Yord.
out of nowhere,
First
no
ever
warning.
platformer event.
You just wake up
I
to
wonder if
like
they're
a
actually-
superb plus rating.
Platformer event levels
Like-
where it's like, kind of, commissioned like the album was would be really cool. I mean, it'd be harder to do with like the song. The whole idea of
I
it
mean,
being with the
it'll be
song.
interesting to have like kind of like a continued story throughout like a set of levels
Yeah.
or something.
I feel like though like, even though it doesn't really fit well with the whole idea of the songs, I feel like something like an event level is kind of what platformers need right now.
That's true.
They need something that'll help, I don't know, bring more attention to them.
Yeah, they also need people who care about platformer and like maybe
like a
be like
community that actually cares about making platformers interesting instead of farming mythics.
cough, cough, someone, cough, cough. Wait.
Cough, someone.
I'm too scared to say their name.
Why are they here?
They have too many mythics. they have...
Dude, yeah, it's me. He's talking about me. I have too many mythics.
Yeah, Yori has too many mythics. He has one too many.
Well, I mean, you're a dealer with you know, your current level, but from epic to legendary to mythic, so this next one needs to be like above me.
That's really true.
Orange fire.
Actually, Eris at one point during, like, after we had gotten to like the second part or so, Eris started getting concerned as to how good the level was getting, because since he was originally going to upload it, he was like, wait, I'm going to not be able to have my levels be an increasing rate, because this is legendary. Because he got in a rate and a feature.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted his next level to be an epic. But it was getting too good.
Yeah, but then I released.
And then it started becoming mythic worthy, and it made him want to upload it again. But I was like, by that time we had already quote unquote agreed to it.
No,
for like
I was like,
month,
hey,
a month beforehand.
Right. I don't feel right uploading it, but then I started getting FOMO. I was like, oh no. I was like, no, wait a minute, wait. To be fair, if I had uploaded it, then that mythic event would be on my account, and that'd be scary. So honestly, you know, I think we did the right thing here.
I think we made the
I'm
right choice.
scared of any rating
morally.
higher than an epic.
Scared of it. It's gonna be too hot. It's gonna burn up your level page. You don't want the fire to get too scary.
My entire account is gonna be in flames. Fire in the wait. Guys.
How many objects do the skeletons usually have? The ones with actual like clothes and designs are like around 200. I think the normal like default skeletons are like close to 100.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yo read.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Guess who just accepted my friend request on GD? Guess who just accepted my friend request on GD?
Is it a toys? Is it a toys?
I'm screen sharing.
Okay. Oh, you're screen sharing.
It's a toys. A toys accepted my friend request. Wait, this is crazy. Wait, this is the best day ever.
Oh my god.
This is fantastic.
All right, it's time for me to. I think it's time for me to make some attacks. All right. What's the first attack that we should make?
Yord hyper beam.
I don't know about the hyper beam just yet, because this is like the phase 1 attacks.
Yord hyper beam.
He's just like completely passive.
What do you think he just like launches into you?
He's completely passive for the first phase, and then once you get to the second phase, you hit him.
And he's like, you know what? I can't do this.
Just obliterate the entire level.
You know, just like
more accurate Yord.
the entire screen starts shaking, and like there's dramatic boss music.
He's had enough.
In the final phase, Yord should like.
You don't want to see Yord when he's angry.
Yord should kill the Yords that are like chasing you, and then like start chasing you himself.
Yord when he's hungry.
Actually, I thought of doing something really similar to that for the last phase. Or like
consumes the other Yord and gets bigger.
Wait, what if you make him split into 4 like a?
No.
Wait. That's crazy.
That's never the big.
I think I've heard of that
It's
before.
never been
actually.
done before.
That's sort of
You know,
unique idea.
Listen, it's definitely a Yord level, that's for sure. So I mean, it'd work.
Yep, it is a Yord level being made by Yord.
Hey, also, Skeletal Shenanigans is a modern level, by the way.
No.
So, it's a modern level.
It's not.
The level tags says otherwise. So
The level
level
tags.
tag.
Yeah, level tags mod. This level has a
What is it?
sleek,
Fit vomit
simplistic, and
attack.
uniform look. It contains
level-
well-defined
what?
shapes, angles, and structures which tend to be simple. Colors fit each other nicely, giving it a clean finish.
Colors fit to each other nicely. This is obviously modern.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
know that like
colors in it.
all other styles, the colors are just terrible. That's their defining feature.
Yeah.
Atmospheric
Yeah.
modern art level.
What?
That's what
Why?
Skeletal Shenanigans is. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude. Even stuff like
What-
Beat Demon and Thorns and Brambles is like only borderline modern. At
Yeah,
this
we
point,
finally
I
made
am
a
just
modern level.
completely not.
His first modern
anymore.
level is a mythic. I don't know what to say. This might be your destiny.
Okay, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna do the animations for him quite yet. Because that would be something that I think would be better off stream. But I feel like I just need to get the actual gameplay for the attacks down. Just because yeah, I'll just do let's do some Yord missiles. Gotta start with the classic, with the basics, you know. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, sure.
Jane, it's funnier if you don't respond. Jane.
No, it's not.
Eris just tries to convince all of chat to stop responding to me.
Guys, what if we all
Just all the time. That's
just
the
all
only thing
stop
I've done.
chatting? What if we all left Yori to silence and his inner thoughts?
Alright.
I think Yord would be too powerful.
What if there's an attack that knocks you back? That is actually... That's something that I'm going to add to like all of the explosions in this. If they hit you directly, then you die. But if you're just close to them, then it knocks you back. And that'll allow for some speedrunning tech. Alright. Look at our basic.
All right, editor mods probably better edit, right? Ninkaz's editor utils is really nice. Named editor groups, super nice, but it bugs out the sequence trigger. So hopefully that'll be fixed soon. There's also better color picker, which makes your color picker a triangle, which I prefer, but some people may not. Yeah, that's
Subpixel
really
thinks it's gross.
Yeah, Subpixel, you know,
I prefer it being a dodecahedron.
It's actually really fair.
Yeah.
Semicircle color picker.
Yeah, I like it being a hexagon.
Like it being Yord shaped.
Probably... Think you hold
That might
stars
be the
right
best
there.
one.
Can we get someone
It's
like
just
a
harder
model,
to
like,
get certain colors.
every single
Yeah,
editor
certain
that
certain
like...
colors are just not allowed.
Like the way everything's warped.
Those colors are considered
Yeah.
sinful in Yord's eyes.
You're also not allowed to touch the edges, and if it touches the edges, then you get electrocuted and sent back to the start.
You're just like your cursor bounces off the edge of the color picker, and you have to like find the color again. You have to
No,
try really
it's
hard to get a
literally
light color.
literally electrocutes you. You have to set up your mouse to just
Oh,
electrocute you severely every time that happens.
actually, you don't even have to set it up; it just does it automatically.
Yep, new software that downloads that just blows up your mouse.
Your entire house's walls crumble before you.
I don't think you're alive to see this if it was that much power.
Color
Your entire house is decimated, but you're fine, don't worry.
Alright, time
color
for
picker
some...
in the shape of your house layout, and if you touch the walls, like that wall just like explodes.
that would be the creepiest thing ever. You just open the color picker, it's in the shape of your house.
Your cursor starts going towards your room, and then you see a cursor into your room. Color picker versus creator. I don't. New Alan Becker video. Swiss cheese color picker that just has holes in it.
Those colors are gone. Oh, is this the classic Yord missile?
Yes, Yord missiles.
Oh, perfect.
You know, as he does.
I gotta start with the classics, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
of
remember
course.
the Yord missiles back when they were invented. So are these just normal missiles, or are these like the Yord missiles that are just mini Yords?
Oh, they're gonna be actual missiles, but I'm gonna make their design somewhat Yordish, I guess, when I
Okay.
do the
okay,
design
that-
for
that
them.
makes
We'll
sense.
see. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, yeah. I just remembered that Minecraft server with the Yord that was
Thank you,
built
the
with
Marlocks
hive
05.
that went across the entire world for everyone's base. Phenomenal server.
What if Yord like emits a shockwave that just sends you back? You know what I mean?
What, just
That would be
Always.
pretty. That would be pretty devastating.
It would.
But what you know, that's
Shakes the
I
ground and
want to
everything.
do that. Like I do want to do stuff like that. Like a lot of shockwave, like pushing the player base stuff, because that
Yeah,
could
very
be
cool
bad.
effects.
That could be
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
because
and it can be
sends you
good for
back.
speedrunning.
And it's good for speedrunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
True.
I want to do a lot of that. I want to do a bit of that for basically every attack.
Don't animate it like the Home Alone wind chimes gif. Do not do that. That's my least favorite gif ever, I think.
What?
what gift?
Have you
What?
seen the Home Alone gif?
No. What?
I think it's the one. I don't know. It's like the little Home Alone child. He starts doing like a funny looking face and like dancing around with the most squiggly sounding song ever, and I hate it so much. It's the worst thing anybody's ever made, I think, on this
All
earth.
right, I trust you.
Hold on. Let me send it to you. No, it's okay. You have to see this too. If I had to see it, you have to.
Nope. Not gonna watch it.
There it is. There you go. The song makes it 1,000 times worse, by the way.
Oh, I saw that just as a GIF.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not gonna listen to the song. have a thing where he slams onto the ground, probably.
Sounds like a Yord thing.
Yep, it is a Yord thing.
So it's a good job you've restrained Yord's power for this level, or else him slamming on the ground would probably like crack the earth.
Yeah. It's you and Eris's anniversary today? Dude, congratulations. Give me 1 second. Okay.
What did your read response to the horse allegations?
I don't know.
Why'd you have horse allegations against you?
I think that's something. Wasn't that from like an audiovisual stream or something? It was something like that.
Oh, okay. Can you have like a 0.1% chance to shoot out like 206 missiles at once?
No way.
That seems like it would be fair to the player.
Yeah. Well, I will not respond to these allegations. I think they have no bearing.
Classic horse route. I feel like if you just like stretched Yord out, that would be like a pretty similar shape to a horse.
Okay.
Maybe?
That'd be pretty much identical to a horse, really. You just gotta stretch him out a little.
Basically the same thing. It is interesting to see a mostly normal YouTube chat. Mostly normal.
Yeah, it's alright. It'll do.
It's unfortunate you haven't got 2 million subscribers from Skeletal Shenanigans yet.
Yeah, I'm actually really upset about that. Step it up, guys.
I mean, YouTube really should have like made your channel the event channel.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried about the attack.
About the attack?
About the attack.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later. I'm just probably gonna start him off with 3 attacks. He starts off with 3 attacks, and once you reach the second phase, and then every phase adds another attack.
That's another 3. I mean, the air attack kind of just feels like something like that would be an attack name for the noise.
I feel like there should be an attack where Yord literally just explodes. That is not... Actually might do that. Like...
And the rest of the level is not there.
I mean, there is an attack where the noise explodes.
Oh no, yeah, true. So is the other Yord Bossfight still happening?
No, this is the one and only.
Okay, that makes sense.
I need to, like, realize that I just absolutely hate working on levels I've already uploaded.
That does seem to check out.
Alright. I was ready to actually start the attack. The missile attack your eyes as missiles. They're like sockets, and they grow back out. I kinda like that, actually. I'm not doing the animations for them yet.
That's some new Yord law. So he's not only gonna get extend the eyes, he could also just detach them completely.
I might actually do that. But...
I still think he should have an attack where he uses his eyes as legs. Just to walk at you. I was really sad that Ez died. He was so young.
I know.
I'm pretty sure it was his birthday as well.
I think you're right.
I think you're statistically more likely to die on your birthday though. Don't remember if that's an actual thing.
It's because you're getting older, so you're more likely to die of old age.
Yeah, I mean statistically that shouldn't make sense. Your birthday's one day of the year. Oh no, apparently it's a thing.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not gonna do the actual designs or animations for anything yet, but I like your idea of his eyes being the missiles, where they like grow back out. Right. Oh, and I actually, since I'm doing a sequence trigger for the attacks, I can just do the use the minimum interval thing to prevent you from like triggering multiple attacks at once.
Oh, alright.
Hooray!
Issues are being solved before they can arise.
Alright.
What's just
wait.
one person chat on about?
I don't know.
Wait, they've been doing this for
Yeah,
like,
I'd appreciate if that
15 minutes.
stopped, probably.
Can we ban this guy? I don't know. Oh my god. Maybe yes. Maybe the answer should be yes.
Okay. Dude,
What's going on?
Right.
What's
10-minute
happening?
timeout.
What is chat doing?
There is one person in chat. I just don't. I don't even know.
Oh.
Is it the guy who keeps asking the weird question?
No.
Oh, it's a different one. Oh, it's a
No.
different one. Okay.
No, they they just
Oh, okay. It's like the yo Gert joke, but like
Yeah,
continued.
but you know, bad.
it was
Like
worse and
yogurt is bad joke. You see
Dash,
why it's
high
bad
comp-
now?
Okay, never mind. Not reading that. I was gonna start reading a message, but I'm done. I'm done reading.
worse.
You read more like oh read. Ooh, he got you there. He got you there.
What can we ban as?
Okay, all right. This level's so good, yo. Thanks so for your appreciation. I spent so much time on this project, and I'm glad you like it.
I get the
Yeah,
joke.
ban
Like,
him.
you know, Yuri
Okay,
doesn't
all
care
right.
about people's opinions.
Hey, what does the control like time control trigger do again?
It just
Like,
stops.
does it just activate a group whenever the
stops or no? It just stops or starts a timer. You know, that's it.
It's really boring for a time control trigger.
How long have I been streaming?
too long?
3
hours
hours.
ago?
It hasn't been 3 hours, Secret. You lied. You're a liar.
2
Wait,
hours too many.
2 hours too many. So you think I should have been streaming for
Yeah.
like around half an hour? You're
Okay.
saying?
Sorry, 3 hours too many.
Negative.
I have
half an
not
hour.
been streaming for 3 hours though.
Ah! Fair enough, you know?
Has
Ah!
released into the void.
Yeah,
Some people are
the
good.
time control trigger could have been just like in another trigger. That was a little fast.
It actually just starts and stops. That's crazy.
Yeah. Why would you already lie about something as important as a time trigger?
Yes, we all, including me and you, use the control trigger.
All the time. You should see the top of sandwiches. There's like 500 of them.
Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm the part 2? What does that mean? Nitrous
What does that mean?
GD! Don't you have Kanye to go talk to or something?
What?
I'm sorry, that was...
One second. Did the person you timed out come back on an alt to start doing it again?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, goodness.
Why?
think they
Oh my
did.
god.
I think they did. Stop, you've been doing this for 2 hours. But I can't, like...
Don't laugh at it.
Don't laugh
I
at
guess they
that.
couldn't let go, considering they're continuing.
Thank god.
86,000 seconds!
That's a day.
There's 86,000 seconds in a day?
Yes.
You never counted before?
Yeah. Haven't you
I don't-
haven't you counted the amount of seconds in a day just on for 24 hours straight?
Most
before?
most of the days, I'm not counting every second. Most of the days, I let,
Oh.
you know, I'm not counting every second, I'm living in the moment, if you think about it, you know?
That
Lame.
explains a lot.
It's motivational right there.
Yeah, that's why you never get anything done.
Jungle Overgrowth is definitely winning. Have you seen Jungle Overgrowth?
Oh, can we shut up about Jungle Overgrowth? Maybe Jungle Overgrowth would win if it wasn't unlisted. Skeletal Shenanigans still laggy? It has objects in it.
Why are they on another account? And why are they saying these things?
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't feel like explaining, you know?
That's what, they're back again?
Yeah, there's another roll.
Yeah, they got...
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wait, is this Brain Rot Kid too? Wait, that's genius. Wait, the sequel.
Yeah.
Skeletal Shenanigans is either the most optimized level you'll ever play or the least optimized level you'll ever play.
Right,
And
it's
like,
the most optimized
there's
level you'll
no
ever
in
play, that's
between.
just a fact.
well, one can dream, okay?
Oh yeah, maybe
Nitsa, you can't say how many alts and then say something like that. You're part of the problem.
Oh no, I think I'm being infected by the Pibby glitch. Oh, me, I'm so cursed.
We just ban like everyone in the chat. We just
Yeah.
have a completely blank chat.
Yep.
I regret saying that the YouTube chat's fine.
Oh yeah, speaking of, yeah, right, can we update Skeletal Shenanigans eventually to have Gmo? Because it still does need Gmo. We can't forget about him. Hi, yo, read, I am new to this cult meeting is insane. Insane first chat message.
You know what? I respect that chat message a lot more than most of you.
That's true.
Thank you, Froggy 100. Right now.
Why does it bounce like that?
You think there's a Froggy 101?
I mean, that's the real question.
What about the other 99? Were they test runs?
Dead. All dead.
Ooh, what happened?
I'm not allowed to tell you that.
Oh, he knows. Stop! Why do they have
Wait,
another account?
That is not
Why do they
another
have-
account. That is
Why
straight
do
up.
they have another account?
That's the same account. Okay,
Oh my
wait.
goodness.
How do you?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not the same account.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's missing a P at the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. You time them out more? You can do that? Put
What do you
user
mean?
in timeout. 24 hours. Can you add to? You can. Wait. Wait. Can we just? Hold on. Hide user on this channel. Hear me out.
Yeah.
And then if we see another person doing that,
I don't know if that means like for other. No, that is the same
it does.
account.
It means for other people. No, it's not, because they're missing a P at the end.
Oh.
Look, see?
It was Pop the first time. That
Okay.
was Ho.
I can't wait for the third one.
Those P. Why do they have so many? I mean, I would like.
Who is yogurt? Yurt. Yo.
Right, stop with the. fucking
Yeah,
yogurt.
it is.
Yeah. No, it's not gonna be peak. The next alt isn't gonna be peak. I
I'm
can
so
assure
excited
you
for the
that.
next alt. What do we wait, let's place our bets. What do we think?
I mean, it's just
Are
it's
they
gonna be
gonna have the same name but
missing
like
another letter.
missing a letter? Or
That's-
wait, it's a different name! Wait! Wait!
Oh, is
Hide
it?
user on channel.
Oh, for
There we
God's
go.
sake. No, I missed it.
Alright,
Is
I'll
that
hide the
not the
users, you
same?
time them out, Yorid. Alright?
That looks like the same one. No, that's the same one. That's
way.
literally the same
There's
one.
no way.
Apto.
Wait, that is.
Yeah. How? It seems like
How
there's
many
just
email accounts are they
surpassing,
gonna make? You think we could get another moderator in this chat?
Yeah.
So they could just handle all the banning and oh Jane. No, that makes sense. Just mod Jane.
Not me, I'll do it.
Managing moderator, which I think has a little more permissions.
It's,
Boy.
Hello.
Hi, Jam Attack.
We're under attack.
Wait, I need to wait. Do I have some more permission?
I think it asked me, do I want to make you a standard moderator or a managing moderator?
Can I like time out ads?
I don't know. No, it just said like you can manage like ban words.
Oh, okay.
It's going good. I've finished the first like phase gameplay, and now I'm gonna try and get some attacks for him to do. Not gonna do the animations for the attacks. I was gonna do Yord missiles, and someone suggested that he fires out his eyes and they grow back.
Yeah, like missile eyes. That's so good.
So that's what I'm gonna do. This is for the Viper Mini CC.
Thank you, Cody, with your advanced chess battles.
Phenomenal.
You know, it's been a while since he's returned. We might.
I mean, it's advanced chess battles in weird fishes.
We might have gotten most of them. Wait, what if they're clones? Like a hive mind.
Oh, like you.
We don't talk about that.
Or you're a clone.
You already stop harassing Yord and get back to work.
No.
It's part of the job.
Make me.
Okay.
That's so true, Ollie.
Wait, I'm on my alt right now.
That's
Oh no, not
so
Jam
true,
It
Ollie
Tech
Sonic
trying to ban me.
It didn't work, guys.
No, what?
I've had
He is totally legit, guys. He actually banned me.
bad news. Bad news. You know the people that we hid from the channel?
Yeah.
You can apparently. Oh wait, never mind. There's another.
That's another.
I thought like we hid them all, but they could still be seen in the chat on the screen. But no, there's just another account.
Oh wait, oh I see it.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh.
I feel like they should be like just banned instead of timed out.
There's no ban feature.
86,000 seconds.
Yeah, that's just a day.
Yeah, that's a day.
Oh. That was more.
That was the exact reaction I had, funny enough. And then you already started clowning on me.
No, I mean technically I did. I was like, why haven't you counted?
Yeah, why haven't you
And they started
just...
asking why I haven't counted every single second.
Part of growing up is just sitting down for 24 hours straight and counting. It's just seeing how many there are. Everyone's done it.
Who is
That's what you gotta do.
who is the bunny? Great question.
So is this is like an old Mr. Beast video, back when he like read the entire Bible.
True.
And what was the other one?
Yeah.
It like counted to 100,000 or something.
A million, I think.
Oh, a million.
I think it was a million. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that guy did irreversible form damage to me.
Mr. Beast did irreversible damage to YouTube.
Yeah. I fucking hate that guy. Every day that passes, I hate him more.
Why is Clicks in the chat now saying 5-year-old kid how by Sputniks? Okay. How many accounts does this guy have? Okay, what if we stop hiding them from the channel just in case they're hacked accounts or something?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean,
Like, if they're hacked accounts or something, like just on like a library that anybody can just log into, and that's why they have so many.
So why is there and just like an empty chat on the right side of the screen?
His Twitch chat is very active.
Yeah. Well, now I used to, for a while, I was just doing that because Cody couldn't really use YouTube, and you know he was at most of my streams, so.
Maybe I should try streaming on YouTube, see how it goes.
oh god.
And personally, I like it better. I think the chat is like there's a slight improvement between Twitch and
80,000 people.
Oh, like my
Yeah.
subscriber count?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
Actually, yeah, when I went from Twitch to YouTube, like, my amount of viewers was pretty much the exact same, which was funny.
I have 10 times subscribers. Out to me.
I did just hit 8K. It's nice.
That's awesome. Like, I hope you hit
Very
10K pretty
close.
soon.
Very close.
Wait, that's
to 10K.
awesome. Wait, we both just hit crazy milestones. They're not okay, I wouldn't say
8K is not a crazy milestone.
That's
What did you?
insane.
What did
That's
you
like
hit?
most of the
You
population.
hit
I hit
3K.
3K.
GG.
That's even crazier.
Thank you.
That's like all the population.
Yeah.
That's like the less people you have, the better. Like you're
Well, that's
you're like
like
closer
the-
to #1, you know.
That's like how many attempts it takes the average person to beat Skeletal Shenanigans.
Did you know?
That's like 100,000
entire-
times less than the population of America.
Yeah. Did you know the entire Glorious Fortress building series and showcase together have more views, I think, than the population of Nevada?
That's insane.
Dang.
I
I can't believe
like-
I can't believe all of Nevada
Can't believe
tuned
that
in.
Nevada is such a big fan.
It's, it's awesome. It's really popular there.
Nevada must really like gem tech.
Yeah, I was looking at this for a video kind of talking about what I could have done differently and like going through my accomplishments. I was like, wow, yeah, that is kind of insane to try to comprehend.
Hold on.
Anyway, I'm awesome, bow to me.
Why are these people typing these things? You know, whoever's doing this with the accounts, we're very unproductive because of you. So
That's like
Yeah, I should
all
be
of
doing so
Consider.
many things.
Hold on.
we are very
you're wasting our
unproductive
precious
because of
time
you
on
is
this earth.
something you can say to both Twitch and YouTube chat 90% of the time.
Yeah. I mean, we got Yord missiles.
Would they be called yissels?
What?
Would you-
Yord missiles?
Would you call them yissels?
So-
I'm now a managing
I
moderator.
think
Thank you
I've-
so much.
I think I have implemented a change that will help this. You can look at the banned
Oh.
words, and I think I just did something smart.
How do I do
Sure, I
that?
had these abilities
Oh, yeah,
before, if I'm not
how do you
mistaken.
do any of this on YouTube?
Yeah.
In case they're actually listening, don't say the word that I banned.
I don't know how to access
Right,
banned
alright.
words on YouTube.
There's like a drop down thing that said community moderation.
Where does it say that?
It's
Where?
like
Where?
the vertical ellipses. You can
Right,
drop
yeah.
it down and it says community moderation.
No, it
But it's
doesn't.
not-
It doesn't.
no, not
Okay.
for us.
Okay, so it
It's
doesn't
just
say
you.
that for you. Well,
Oh, wait,
if
I
you
think
guys
I
are
might be
you guys are managing moderators, and it said you have the permission to manage banned words, so it's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, I
gonna-
even
we're gonna-
refreshed.
Wait, refresh the
stream, and I still
page.
don't see it. Yeah, I refreshed it and I still don't
Refresh
see
the
it.
page.
All
I
right.
think
Well,
that's-
I'm guessing it's got to be somewhere for you guys. But
we love.
Or you know
YouTube
what?
for
I'll
live
just send
streaming.
it.
We love
No.
We love it so much.
I'll send the term that I banned into the chat of streaming.
Okay.
Right after the Happy Mother's Day card.
Yeah.
I saw something appear in lounge and thought you'd put it there.
I
Here we go.
figured that's what it
Evil.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Fair enough.
I figured that's what it was.
Yeah. No one really uses that much at all in normal like Twitch chat, like
That's true.
speech.
Except for that thing. Yeah. Man, my favorite letter.
So,
Is that technically like? Dang.
All right. Now time to figure out like what. That is crazy. 13 times 10 to the 99 to the 9 to the 9999 factorial.
Yeah.
That is a monstrous number right there.
I mean, it's insane that, you know, you have to factorial the entire figure. And not just, you know, the end of that.
Okay, so
What
that's
is
a
like
number.
negative creator.
That's a number with. So the number inside of the parentheses has
Yeah.
over the amount of digits that number has in the parentheses itself is like has like 10,000 digits.
That's awesome.
And that's the number of digits it has, and it's that factorial. So it's that multiplied by every integer below it.
So basically, Airs fucking hates left.
I completely stole the number from Froggy, by the way.
Alright.
Completely.
Alright, yeah, he said that. Oh
no,
no, you.
No.
Wait, he just.
Yeah.
What?
I can't believe Mr. Savage would say this.
Does it like tell them? Does it like tell them what the blocked word is?
I think so.
No, maybe. If only I could, like, see block words. Somehow.
If
Well,
you
yeah,
could
we
see,
know what that means.
Well, I mean, then I could block, like, all the words. If you ban every word in the dictionary, it should be fun.
We could all just move to Twitch. That'd be nice.
Twitch is too easy to moderate. This is an interesting challenge.
He likes the challenge, yeah.
This is more fun.
This is a lot more fun. Twitch, I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so that's how you do that. Right, so all that makes sense. But why? How would you access like any of these things? If that's just reporting your channel.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's when you report it to terrorism. So,
I mean, true, but
Hey, Jam Attack, I'm a big fan. Can you please sing the Sandwiches song?
For his birthday.
live performance. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is your 14th birthday. That is. Still no.
Oh.
Could you sing the indie piano song?
Oh, but he'll sing it if Jane asks. If Jane asks, it's great. It's fantastic.
No,
okay.
it's a preview. It's a preview for my upcoming level.
No, I see how it is. I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. But if I ask you to sing sad, which is
Yeah,
can't do that.
that's Yord.
It's just stuff you see in the Yord Bossfight.
Pretty cool.
teaching the next generation about Yord.
Yeah, no, you got.
It must be passed down.
Maybe I should spend.
I am actually kind of. I got a conundrum here. Like what?
Oh no, he's gone. Never mind.
Hey, I have a question. Why does Yord have like smelly particles? Yord has a stench trail.
Yord's too busy on that ground.
Well, I mean, you know, we can't have Yord with dog breeding particles, because that would be too scary for the children.
True.
I think Yord needs the Yord particles. So it's just like smaller Yord.
It'd be cool if we could make like custom particles.
Yeah.
We could use that like rendering paths idea where it's a trigger that at the very. This was your idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trigger at the beginning of the level that links certain objects together into one image and like renders that instead. We could do that with particles too. I mean, anything you could do with that feature, you could already just do less efficiently with normal objects.
No, let's just get a fountain in. Beautiful.
A fountain? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The objective in this level is to escape.
Isn't that the objective of like all your levels?
Somewhat.
I'm trying to think of one that isn't that actually.
The objective is to not stop playing.
Yeah, you gotta keep playing. If you haven't beaten Skeletal Shenanigans at least 10 times already, are you even a real Yord fan?
Well, Skeletal Shenanigans, technically that's escape for the last bit of it, but for most of it it's like, you know, extraction. Your objective is to get the crystal, so it's like...
Yeah, okay, so that is like your objective. You didn't just like accidentally like just stumble
Yeah,
into the
no.
castle and accidentally end up with the crystal by the end of it. Just whoops.
That's why you... I mean, why else would you like follow after the skull bat that takes it? You jump out a window after it, so...
I mean, that seemed like the only way out.
Alright.
There's the other window.
Just the
That's
other...
back where you came
The
from.
other window back where you came from. You just give up.
just
You
leave.
know what? It's not worth the trouble. I'm done.
Too hard. I'm tired.
You beat Skeletal Shenanigans 10 times? That's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad we've got more people who want just me.
Beaten it a few times.
So it's a pretty fun level. cool. So much as there's more comments on it saying that they came from the event leaderboard.
I feel like the friction,
Awesome.
setting for advanced follow just doesn't work. I feel like. Oh, I didn't do the near distance. Oops.
Oh my god, I love this comment. It's the Y rate. Now I don't know if that means that they want it higher than rate, or they're actually Y is level rate.
Yeah, see?
Which is a
Even with
very
the near
valid
distance. It's just slow down. Isn't that what friction is supposed to do? It slows it down.
I mean, maybe it's like anti-friction.
I need more of a distance to it for it to. That's a lot more friction. Just
Oh, wow.
Yord has the zoomies.
This guy's literally creating accounts for this. He just created a
Oh my
Yord
God.
account to do that.
Yeah, okay, that's... Oh my god.
He's straight up just creating accounts for this. This guy's nothing better to do.
Why can't you IP ban someone on YouTube?
I don't know.
Why can't you completely eviscerate someone?
This is taking like 10 times more out of his time than it is out of us. Like, I'm spending literally 2 seconds every like 10 minutes just clicking 2 buttons, and he still feels like creating another account.
What did you say in chat?
Do.
Yo, read. What did you say in chat?
Don't give that reaction. You're gonna make him want to do it again.
Okay, that's
It's
fair.
not even funny.
Yeah,
Go
that's
to
a
channel,
loser.
join
That's a
the
loser
May
right there,
11th,
I'll be honest.
2025. Yeah, they are being made, right?
Imagine pretending to be Yori at a people.
Imagine bothering to like get the profile picture and everything. Like, what is the point? What do you want about with the horse allegations? Not again. They cannot be linked.
Correct.
Okay. Wait. Can you stop spamming brick wall? What is that? What does that even mean?
Brick. You know, it's a classic pizza tower reference.
They should make a wall out of brick. Who knows? Who knows what goes on in the machinations of YouTube chatters' minds? Sometimes they guy keeps spamming it. Oh, he's only done it 3 times. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of other people as well.
Oh, he's done it 4. No, he's done it like 6 times.
I mean, it's still, I mean, it's 3, but one of the messages has 3 walls in it.
Technicality
No, it was 4 times, yeah.
This guy keeps doing it. I think I'll time them out.
Yeah, probably for like a solid 86,000 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Right, I'm gonna, you know, probably assume that the guy making the accounts isn't a 600-pound 12-year-old.
And see, y'all would like judge this guy for spending so much time making these accounts for doing this, and then you would, you know, go and do what you would call rage baiting and act like that's actually fun to do also.
Yeah.
The idea
I
of
don't know why
rage baiting
people
is just
want
also really
that.
gross to me too. Like you're popularizing this thing that like everyone agrees is just one of the bad aspects of the internet, and you're giving it this name and pretending like it's something fun and funny to do is to be divisive. Like,
I think anyone under the age of 20 should be banned from the internet.
There might be a problem with that.
Except Yuri. Yuri gets a pass. As does now.
Airs is banned though.
Yeah, he's 14. Like
Yeah.
that's not even close.
Yeah, that's just true. Can't make that much of a... That'll be setting a bad precedent. Rage bait is annoying. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't get the whole mindset of like all attention is good attention. I don't understand the kind of mind it takes to be okay with like knowing you're just an annoying piece of shit.
I really don't.
like attention.
Like, why? I don't know why people want negative attention. I don't understand it.
Yeah, that doesn't really make too much sense.
Like, I have this kind of like internal desire to be viewed as a good person, as do most people, I feel like.
Maybe people get like bored being a good person.
I guess. It's such a weird part of human psychology.
Yeah.
Like, people will just be like,
If he had these on standby, then he'd be doing this faster. I think he's ran out and is literally spending time creating more now.
No, they are. I checked one of the early ones. They're being made today.
All of them?
Not all of them, but the last couple, yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, they definitely slowed down, so he's just taking time out of his day to do this now.
I mean, I don't know why they're taking time to name and profile pictures.
like,
That seems
get a
inconvenient.
hobby or something. I swear.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
like
if you're gonna
making
do this,
geometry
at least
dash
do
levels.
it like optimally.
Yeah, at least be efficient. Come on. It's so weird. Because, like, I just imagine this person right now, like, Is he just like has my stream on this whole time, like chuckling to himself or something? Is he like twirling his mustache or something as he just prepares his
Okay, yeah,
next
so-
account? Like, oh, they're gonna be mad this time. Like, what?
Yeah, so the last two were made today. The ones before that are apparently from 2023.
Hmm. I think
no,
they are
no,
just
it's
doing
only
it to
20.
troll. No way. That's a crazy theory. You really think so?
There has to be some deeper motive. Some master plan.
Maybe they hold the secrets to life.
I think they're actually just misunderstood, guys.
I think that last one was actually robbed up.
Oh, no way. But I think you're right,
Right.
actually.
Yeah. That would be the most insane robbed up stream appearance. To immediately get timed out. Wait, why are brick walls coming back?
I don't know.
Why is it by someone with like a similar name to the last person and like started putting brick walls?
I don't know.
Are these two different people?
I doubt that, actually.
Okay, 1 second. No. That last one, the account was created right now.
This is why we love YouTube chat.
And by right now, I mean it's showing up as the date being the May 12th, which is of 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, if they're making their account just now, then there's no way they're here for an actual good reason, so...
Why would you do that? I'm so confused. Anyway, yeah, Jam, you should YouTube stream. It seems really good.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I still will say it is better than Twitch streams.
I mean, Yori's not a small streamer. They have the entire population in subscribers. Oh. A mushroom. I'm just checking everyone's channel creation day at this point. Okay, that one's fine. Yeah, I'm basically being a bouncer at the stream currently. If I see a new name, I check the channel immediately.
What is that? What if I just make it like, can I do subscriber only for the chat?
Good job I subscribed.
What?
It's a good job I subscribed.
Good way to get more subscribers.
Yeah, sure.
Where's the?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that mean they could just subscribe to you though and then do it?
Yeah, I don't think that would make it much harder.
Get channel memberships. Yeah, paid only. No, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Better fork over that cash if you want to speak. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. New account created, you know, right now. But you can't guess which one it is. For God's sake. Looks real to you. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, joined May 12th, 2025. Ooh. Oh, we love those ones. Oh. Okay. I won't lie, I nearly instinctively timed out the person who just said read yo.
Yeah,
That's
playing a dangerous game there.
That is bad timing.
valid.
Okay, right. Would be a perfect time to make another appointment.
Right, so he's in position there now. What the flip? Alright.
Alright, unfortunately I need to go now.
No.
Have fun with the 2 billion ults that's coming your way. Saying it like that
Thank
makes it sound like I'm doing it.
Right. I hope you stick to your word.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, good luck. Have a good stream. Good luck with you all. And all that. Bye.
Ooh. Yeah, I feel like the next stuff I would need to do would be, I don't know, pretty complicated, and I don't even know if I intend to get into that just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend trying to do that on stream.
Yeah. So yeah. I think I might, yeah, I think I've streamed long enough.
Stream for 15 hours at least, otherwise you're a fake streamer.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm done for now.
Awesome.
I think I will end the stream.
You just do that then. Prove it.
I just saw that when drafts, I can see your Twitch chat. I actually did have that tab like closed on accident from doing some stuff a few minutes ago with the YouTube chat. Oh yeah. All right. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've gotten the. I think I've gotten the movement looking pretty nice. All right, it's time. Later. Yep. Good returning stream. All right.